getting my notes pulled up so I know what to say today.
So you know what to say today.
Oh, nice. I was going to say, what's his name? Why can't I remember his name right now? The yacht rock guy.
Such a long way to go.
Yeah. Oh, God, I know his name, and it's killing me that I can't come up with it right now. Well, I'm gonna have what a fool believes in my head for the rest of the day now, and that's fine. That's okay. I can deal with that. Maybe it'll give me a little energy, a little pep.
A little pep in your step. Yes.
Dude, I just want to tell you about the ultimate comedic exclamation point on the evening that I had last night. I'm going to run through it quickly because it's...
Yes.
But, like, it was just... Dude, it was one of those just chef's kiss moments I couldn't even be mad at. So...
Should we preface with everything's okay?
Everybody's alive.
Everybody's good.
Everybody's alive. But anyway, we go to let the dogs out for the last time. So we had let them in like 40 minutes prior, but they're on like, they know when we say we're going to go to bed, they go to the back door because they're like, we got to do our last night pee. We got to give our last pee to the earth.
Working on my night pee.
And that's what but Dinah, however, did not do that. Dinah, straight out of The Exorcist, went to the corner, put her nose on the ground, and just spit out a ton of blood. And
great.
We both just freeze because she's acting super weird. And she just started though. And that's because she was just like sitting down. And then when it was time for her to move, she spit up a bunch of blood. And so then we were talking to her and she was looking at us with these weird glassy eyes while just dripping blood from her mouth. And it's just like, it's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Your organs have liquefied.
Like, that's what we were worried about. Like, she's poisoned. Yeah. So she got poisoned. Something's going on. Fuck, what's happening? She couldn't really shut her mouth, and she would just walk around and drip blood everywhere out of her mouth. Yeah. So
scary.
So scary, dude. And so luckily, our vet always has one of the 3 vets on call. Always, no matter what time. And so we call, and because she's really nice, she was like, meet me up at the office. So we get to the vet's office at 10:30 p.m.
Okay.
And it turns out Dinah got bit by a fucking snake on her tongue, not on her cheeks, not on...
Do you think she went to like lick it?
I don't know what happened. Even the vet was like, this has only happened one other time in my entire career. And she's been practicing veterinary medicine for like 25 years. So great. She got shot full of drugs.
Good.
And she's fine. She's doing better. She's still, her tongue's not right. You could tell that she knows that.
Yeah.
Like,
she kind of like...
Yeah, she keeps feeling of her tongue in her mouth and it's sore because it really sucks. It got so swollen that her teeth punctured it.
And that's where the blood
That's where all the blood came from because there was just nowhere to put it. And
I mean, that's better than coming from the internals.
Right. Yeah. The biggest risk was suffocation because her tongue would have got too big. And I mean, seriously, dude.
Although, might I say, what an absolutely Dinah way to die.
The loudest dog we have by a mile. And so she shoots her full of drugs. We get back home. It's like 11:30. And I'm like wired up because like I was dozing on the couch before all of this happened. So I was having my pre-sleep sleep.
You have to stop having the pre-sleep sleep.
Everything bad happens when I have a pre-sleep sleep. And
stop.
Like if you've ever had a little nap and then something happens, it's kind of hard to you're awake, you know. And so I'm lying in bed. It's like but I almost get there. I'm almost there. Like I'm starting to finally doze. I've been like really trying. It's happening. It's after midnight at this point. And then
which for you,
dude, so late.
Are you kidding?
So fucking late. And then at that moment, Hunter decides to have a dream shake. And in the moment he does, it causes him, and I didn't even need to look to see what happened. I heard what happened. He punched the headboard. And And so I
Great.
wake up and I'm like, did you do that? And he's just like, what? And I was like, oh my God. Ah! And so I was awake for longer after that.
Did you ever go back to sleep, or are you still?
I did. I finally did. Yeah. It actually sounds like we traded places. When I finally went to sleep, he just woke up and couldn't go back to sleep because we were both too wired up from thinking our dog was dying of its organs coming out of its mouth.
Yeah. What a great way to start an ep.
Yeah. But anyway, she's fine. She's full of roids right now. I mean, like,
bro, she could lift a fucking train.
And let me tell you something that's surprisingly cute. And I said this in our little messenger this morning that you and I, when they
mental image.
They, to make sure she got them quickly, they did the steroids via an IV, and they put a little tourniquet on her little short corgi leg, and it was the cutest thing.
I mean, I know that it has medical purpose. I know that it's necessary, but at the same time, that's something I look at and go,
It was so cute because they had to find the little vein, and she had her little tourniquet on. And she was tapping her leg like they do when you give blood to find the vein, and it was just with her little stumpy leg. It really, I needed it in that moment. I was like, look at that leg.
Little silver linings, you know.
Take what you can
little
get.
Silver linings.
Yep.
Wow. Well, you know, I could have used all of that time there to open up my notes.
It's okay. I had you wrapped. I had your full attention.
Enraptured. I was going through the rapture.
Oh, you're still here.
Yep.
Man, rejected. I will preface this and say though, I'm pretty sleepy. And I've got a decent amount of notes today, so it's not like last week when I felt like that kind of bad podcaster, but today I've got a stupid brain, so I'm this kind of bad podcaster.
Listen, that's fine. I think, you know, we've been in the game long enough to give you a good fuck you episode every once and again. So, a real episode. Demonstrate
with mouth sounds and hand effect.
Well, we have listeners and we have people who watch this, so...
Yeah, now that we're filming again, because we couldn't film for a long time because of internet reasons. So I've actually got to get a backlog update. I've got the last 3 little videos we've done, and I'm going to upload them today. So we're going to have shit back to normal.
Speaking of videos, if you would like to watch the 2018? 2018?
Yeah.
Classic Jason Statham classic, The Meg, with us. Check it out on Patreon. It was a good time.
We did just do that. Just do that, and I've thought about The Meg an awful lot.
How many times have you thought about The Meg?
The only thing that I've thought about consistently is what killed that scientist man. Because I still don't know.
Fully talking, and then the next scene,
dead man. Yeah, that's when I'm awake at night. That's what I'm thinking about.
I'm so glad that we both cracked up in the same moment on that, because that was
what happened.
Oh my God.
Okay. What are
we talking?
Oh, I beat you. What are you talking about today?
I'm going to talk about magical superstitions. I've got a big list of magical superstitions, and I think we could go through them, talk about whether we love them, hate them, partake in them. Magical superstitions.
Okay.
What about you?
Poison ivy.
Oh, yes. Oh, it loves to make my skin inflame.
See, I didn't get that at all. And I talk about that today.
Do you have a reason why some folks get it and some don't?
It's an allergy, man. It's just... It'd be like that. And I do need to say, I can only hear it in Uma Thurman's voice after the sexy gorilla scene.
Wax lips. I'm immune to your charms.
Oh my God. He wishes.
That's another one we should... Okay, we can't.
Dude, I will watch fucking Batman and Robin any day of the week. I don't care about what you think about it. I don't care about your negative feedback you have about that movie. I don't give a shit. I think it's one of the most fun ones ever.
Should we? That's how we end our Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
After the seriousness.
I'm gonna need it. I'm already dreading Return of the King. I'm full disclosure.
It feels so heavy.
Yeah.
It feels so heavy. Anyway, we're doing Lord of the Rings on SimpCap. If you don't want to sign up for Patreon, the whole Lord of the Rings folder is available for you to buy. So
It's there. We're doing the last one. We started this week. We're going to finish this fucker. I feel about like Frodo does right now.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
You know the part where he says he can't recall the taste of food? That's how I feel.
I'm him in Osgiliath when he says, I can't do this, Sam. That's how I feel. Like I've hovered my finger over the third audiobook about 3 times now. And I'm paused. Like, I just gotta do, even though it doesn't have quite the drama that the movie does, especially between our trio of ring bearer situation. Yes. I'm still just like, all right, I gotta fucking do this. I gotta bring it home. And we're going to. Don't worry. They're coming.
Was that worth it? I have to fix my shit now.
It's okay. I'll always make room for Tobey Maguire, bad villain Frodo.
They made a choice. What do you I go first today.
Okay, do it then.
I do. Do it then. Let me split my screen here. All right, so I wanted to talk about magical superstition.
Really? I had no idea.
Because there's a lot, dude. There's a lot. And there's a lot that you hear when you're very first starting out. And some of them stick, some of them don't, right? So where superstitions come from, it's kind of like time plus just in case plus culture plus region equals superstition.
Okay.
Does that equation track?
Sure.
You're bullshitting me.
No.
Okay, great. Okay, fine. Yeah, I believe it. So, everyday, this, sort of our definition here for superstitions, everyday magical thinking passed off as rules, part protection, part habit. Here are some examples. Roots in folk magic style. So salt equaling protection. Knock on wood is to seal blessings and sometimes call in the tree spirits, which I did not know.
Me neither.
Which is
I like that better.
Fucking tight. I like that better than like, oh, I hope something bad doesn't happen.
Right. Yeah. I just summon the ghost of the tree that the furniture is made out of.
Treebeard pops out and what?
Well,
except not voiced by Gimli.
Yeah.
This time.
And
my imagination.
Not a tree.
And a hairy tall man.
Yeah.
Actually.
Troll-like.
Troll-like hairy tall man.
Yep.
Let's see. There's also global variations on superstitions, so we can have opposite meanings here. I always grew up hearing that, like, white here, we do like white for weddings, white is purity, but like in other places, white is the death color, versus, let's see, black cats here generally got the vibe of unlucky. I don't believe it though. That's, kind of sucks that, what is it? Black animals are actually adopted less.
They're adopted less. Yeah. I was seeking out a black cat before we left with Sir Dante. But that black cat hid under a chair the entire time.
You could not get a more evil black cat than what you got in Dante.
Yeah.
Whatever superstitions
honestly,
or whatever.
The black cat was too sweet. And also Dante basically grabbed us by the shoulder when we walked by. He stuck his little arm out of the cage and said, me. And that's who we chose. And now he kills everything.
Yeah. I'm surprised when he was reaching out, he wasn't trying to grab your shoulder. He was trying to rip your head off as he walked.
As a awkward teenager. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Teenage Dante. So, so while we see black cats as kind of unlucky over here, at least that's the stereotype, places like apparently Japan and Britain, didn't know this, see black cats as lucky. Y'all chime in. I know we've got some UK listeners. Please tell us if that's true, because that didn't feel true, but that's what I saw. And these are just little things that are easy to remember. They require no cool tools. They're passed down from family or from like community, and they just kind of worm their way into our lexicon.
Oh, you're talking about I thought you were still talking about cats, and I was like, what tools would a cat need? Okay,
These cats really just worm their way into our lives.
All right, they do.
So the first one that I have here is one that I've talked about many times. I enjoy it. Couldn't tell you why, but I will do it. Salt over the shoulder, particularly the left shoulder for some reason, which, okay.
I always think about that wild and out version of salting that she does in Hocus Pocus when she really like flings it around.
Flings all the salt.
It looks fun, but it also looks like you're going to get a bunch of salt down your cleavage and your shirt and your neckline.
Fine with that.
I don't like grit. As much as I like being dirty, I don't like grit.
I don't like crumbs from food grit, but I like, listen here, if I'm having a marguerite, and some of that crusty salt falls, you know what? That's just flavoring for later, baby. But the salt over the shoulder, little micro banishing, just feels kind of witchy. I always think of it in like I think this is one of those situations where like the Christians came in and they were like, this is witchcraft, let's change it. They were like, when you throw the salt over your shoulder, you're hitting the devil in the eye.
I will say, I like that better. I think that's more fun.
Every time, and I get a little fuck up.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a really good little. You benefit and you get a little chuckle.
You get a little, and you get to imagine whatever you picture as the devil. I like that Insidious, that movie Insidious, that little red guy.
Yeah, I remember. I remember giggling in the theater at that guy.
Imagine him creeping up on you, and you just give him a fat wad of salt in the eye. Yeah, dude. Love it. How do you feel about the salt over the shoulder? I feel like you're not a partaker.
I don't do it. It's not to say that I have anything against it, but I just don't really think about it.
Well, now that you're picturing the Insidious devil monster getting salt,
that makes it more fun. I will say I'm a knock on wooder.
Okay. See, I don't do that. Tell me about
that. I
that.
knock on wood and I knock on like a threshold, because like all of my thresholds are crown molded.
Yeah.
So I'll do that, but like, I don't know. It's just, that one it goes beyond belief even, as it's just
beyond belief.
Fact or fiction. I never forget the scenarios.
What's the tallest
that
man
he
you've
suggests.
ever seen?
Yeah.
When's the last time you had your oil changed?
You ever wake up in a bag and wonder how you got there and what day of the week it is? I love that man. So that's.
I'll do a good knock on glass to save my ass every once in a while.
This is just like, I swear, like I just have memories of Russ being like, "You knock on wood, okay?"
That's okay. You've uncrinkled a wrinkle in my brain.
Uncrinkled a wrinkle. Ooh.
You crinkled a wrinkle. Yeah.
I like that.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
As you said that I have a specific memory of being in the car with Russ and him, for whatever reason, being exactly that. Like, I gotta find some wood to knock on.
It really, and so it's like a lot of it is because of him. I feel like it really got in there for me.
Do you do it for like good luck or for like, oh, hopefully this doesn't happen? Like,
both.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say both.
Great.
Depends on the situation. It's flexible, man.
Thanks for yes-anding me.
It's knocking on wood. I don't know what to tell you. It's both things. You asked a good question, and I said yes.
Okay. What about carrying lucky objects? You ever carried a lucky object with you?
Yeah. Here's the problem with me with lucky objects is I forget that I'm carrying them. And so I accrue, like my fanny pack, my little Carhartt little fanny pack has got like a handful of rocks. It's got a couple lucky coins in there.
A rabbit's foot.
Yeah, and so I've got a bag of luck, but I don't actually remember what is in it because I'll forget. And put that stone that I talked about that just corporated out of, do you remember that? Like when I was helping Russ move that day, it just fell out of the sky. I've got that in there. It's just a good thing to have. There's just stuff in there, but then I forget and I'm like, ooh, like one of our listeners gave me and you, I think, were you there for, anyway, gave me a toonie from, and I got my toonie in there. And so it's, they work together.
Toonies and what is it?
Loonies and Toonies. Yeah.
Loonies
and
Toonies.
So I've got that, and that together they
God bless you, Canada. God bless
with
you.
your fun money.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, I do carry lucky objects, but I carry them in mass.
You just got a bucket. That's a very that's a book character thing to do. You know what I mean? Like that's like you carry all your lucky objects, but you forget that you have them or whatever.
I mean, it's just better a bunch than none, I suppose.
That's the motto. That is what I have tattooed on my flesh.
It's true.
Isn't it strange how as children we could get a rabbit's foot out of one of those quarter turn like gumball machines?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You could just I rocked my way through so many
That's a lot of
rabbit's
dead
feet.
rabbits.
There is a time, and I can picture it. I was on the street in a house that you probably don't remember because you were too young, but I remember connecting the dots there that this was an actual rabbit.
Was that in the Louisville apartment?
It was in the one right after that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a little detached house. I don't know if you
No, I don't remember that. I remember the Louisville apartment because I remember playing Earthworm Jim in it. Yeah, hurtle back through that.
You were so young.
It's a clip. It's a snippet. But I remember
you were baby young.
I remember I remember glimpses of the inside of that apartment. Yeah.
You remember that green carpet it had?
I don't remember that at all.
Oh.
But I
it had green carpet and black floral wallpaper.
That's tight.
Love it.
Yeah, that's pretty tight. I miss I'm kind of glad that wallpaper is making a comeback. I say that with the knowledge of how much of a bitch it is to remove. If I had to remove a lot of wallpaper, it's cool as hell. I love it.
What you do? You paint over it and you forget about it.
You don't do that.
You do. Okay. You know what's funny about a lucky object is sometimes people who you do not expect to do something like that will do. Again, case in point, I'm thinking of your brother with the necklace he had for a very long time.
Oh, yeah. Something he wasn't even affiliated with.
Yeah.
No, he wore a St. Christopher's pendant forever.
Yeah. And I remember that being like kind of important.
He swore it saved him from 2 car accidents.
Listen,
I'm not going to argue with him.
I fucking keep that shit on, dude.
Dude, we know what his chart is now. I'm not arguing with him about anything.
You guys, we have finally, if you've kept up with the lore of the cryptid that is Rustin.
Oh my God. We were right about everything.
First of all, we were right about everything. God damn it.
And then more. That I've not recovered from his Aries Mars.
No, dude, I haven't even dove too much into it. I've glimpsed over it a few times because I know we promised everyone that we would get up on here with Russ and read him a chart.
Yeah.
And y'all could have more Rustin content because we know that's what you want.
It's going to be so funny. It's going to be so funny because honestly, with that chart, I don't see how it doesn't devolve into a bit of a Rustin roast.
It already has. The second you open that chart and you see Sagittarius, Sagittarius. All right.
Yeah. My favorite question that has ever been asked for me is Teresa saying, "Is he reactive?"
Ooh. All right. We're going to wait till he's around to defend himself on this one. But, horseshoes for luck.
Sure. I like it when they're above doorways.
Here's the thing. End up like this is apparently to hold that luck in. You put it upside down and it pours the luck on you. But I was raised hearing you never put that motherfucker down because then all your luck is gone.
Yeah, same. I don't know if that was correct or not, but generally, yeah. But that's kind of nice how you're getting showered in luck.
Constantly, it's just generating and oozing luck down upon you as you walk through your doorways. There is a part of me that can't separate it from cowboy culture, and I don't love that. Feels very Western.
I'll play around with cowboy
Good point.
shit. You know?
You know what? You gotta walk the line with cowboy shit.
Of course.
Cowboy shit, you can go very real in the cowboy shit, or you can walk that line of like kind of cunty with cowboy shit.
Well, sure.
So.
That's getting on into like, I feel like that's getting on into like rhinestone cowboy shit. Like, you know, so like, pick your poison.
You ever seen that movie?
Long time ago.
Should we rewatch Rhinestone Cowboy?
Why not? Add it to the ever-growing list.
That we don't remember
That we will immediately forget.
Somebody's keeping track out there. I know it. There has always been somebody out there keeping track of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, some of y'all really are much better than us at this.
Absolutely. If some of y'all started a podcast, you would take over.
Yeah.
We'd be out of a job, so please don't. Okay.
Michael McDonald. That's that guy's name.
Thank God.
It just hit me and I feel free.
Okay. I knew what you were saying.
Okay.
Actually, that's not immediate. For a second, I took pause for a moment, but then I got it. Wow. Do you feel better?
I do. I do feel better. I don't know why that showed up. I looked down at my phone and saw that Mom had sent a message about asking how Dinah is, and I guess that small disconnect allowed my brain to go, Michael McDonald.
Yeah, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe you saw Mom.
Maybe.
The M.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll take it.
Here's what I've never heard. Never pass salt hand to hand. You're supposed to put it on the table in front of the person that you're passing it to, and apparently this avoids arguments.
Never heard that either.
Never heard it, won't do it, refuse to do it. Somebody out there tell me if you do this.
No, if I ask you
why.
to pass me the salt, I mean hand it to me, please.
See, if I generally am asking you to pass me something, I would like you to place it in front of me so then I could do it so that our hands don't accidentally
Well, then that
touch.
sounds like you like this one.
Yeah. I rescind everything I've said.
Yeah.
And I will be doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I just don't ask people to hand me things. I'll just go without the salt. I don't need the salt. Don't touch me. I don't want you to accidentally fall in love with me.
Oh, that's how it works. Everybody knows that love is a contact issue.
A contact sport.
It's contagious.
Okay, various ways to ring in the new year. Now, the one I saw was ring in the new year with noise, which I don't think is quite as popular as as ringing it in with like Black Eyed Peas.
Well, I wonder if that's if that's kind of the tie-in with fireworks. I mean, aside from them, probably tracing back a long time.
Sure.
But like
to scare the bad spirits away for the year?
I don't know. I mean, I'm speaking out of a complete lack of knowledge here because, like, I'm thinking of like Chinese New Year, which of course is on a different year. But like,
you think hillbillies just went, we should do that too?
I certainly know that the hillbillies didn't invent the fireworks, so I'm trying to trace back to the to the source here. But I don't know. Like if that could be part of it. I don't like noise, so this is not one that I get enjoyment out of. I don't like loud noises. I seek quiet.
You say that, but you're also a fan of sound cleansing.
Yeah,
what do?
But that's not that kind of noise. Like I
get you. You don't have to pop a firecracker off in your ass on New Year's.
No, but I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, I generally like. I don't like loud noises, I should say.
Sure.
So I don't think about that, but I guess where I went with this is it's like when I think of ringing in the new year, you do it kind of big, like if you want to, if you do the cleaning thing, or if you like to clean your house on New Year, like that's a big one. I go like, I'm not just going to kind of pick it up because I kind of pick up my house all the time. It's like, so for me, I guess that's where I went with it is like, if it's going to be loud or going to be a noise, it's going to be a big noise because it's bringing in a new year.
It's interesting you say that because I strictly, and this is probably just because I'm a lazy fuck trying to get out of work, but I pretty strictly on New Year's Day stay away from cleaning any kind, especially like you see laundry or anything involving water because that apparently is washing away your abundance.
I generally like to do New Year's Eve clean. And so then I have New Year's Day is a clean house. So you start the year with cleanliness.
Are you a fan of the bean on New Year's?
Yes. I don't do it all the time.
Sure. What is it? Or you also eat like 12 olives at the strike of midnight?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I gotta look that up. There's some weird, like, eat as many olives as you can or something.
Oh, I could do that though.
Oh yeah.
Like, I could eat a lot of olives.
In some traditions, olives are eaten on New Year's Eve, particularly in Spain and Greece, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune. In Spain, the tradition of eating 12 grapes at midnight is well known, but some also eat olives or other snacks to practice for the grapes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I knew it was 12 something. You just shoved in your mouth and then you kiss somebody at midnight.
Ooh, olive kiss.
Yeah, especially like them garlic stuffed olives. Yeah, baby.
New Year's is not something that I go super wild about.
Yeah, I think if there's a party, that's always fun.
Yeah, but if it's just me and there's nothing really going on, I don't like fireworks, so I don't dick with those.
I might do the countdown, but
I haven't stayed up to midnight on a New Year's maybe twice in my life.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like doing it.
I know you were there that one time though that we put the fake countdown.
Yes,
on
when Ashton was a tiny child.
Yeah.
Yes, like if there's a party that I am at, I can do it. But like,
sure.
Even growing up, like when you're a kid and you get the privilege to maybe stay up late, I wouldn't.
You were already in your bed, like with one of those old timey caps on and like a candle on a stick.
Yeah, I would just go to bed instead, or fall asleep on the couch.
The Bible.
Yeah, and just be like, I am done now. Yeah. I'll wake up tomorrow to a new year.
Is a lie.
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Breaking a mirror. 7 years bad luck. Listen here. Rooted in the idea that your reflection kind of holds your soul. The mirror can hold the soul. It's fun lore to think about, but I am far too clumsy to put my luck in this basket.
Yeah, I don't really. I've never broken a mirror.
Are you an alien?
Yeah. But I mean, I guess I can't say that. I've never knowingly broken a mirror. Like, there might be an old compact I had somewhere that got thrown away and broke, but like, I've never like broken a mirror, like.
Okay, what are the rules for that?
Who knows?
If you have a closed compact, you chuck it and it breaks when you don't even know you broke the mirror. Do you still break the mirror?
See, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? I don't fucking know.
If the Pope shits in the woods,
do we hear it?
Do we hear it? What about, okay, so here is one that I don't believe in, but I do. I don't like to open umbrellas. It gives me, like,
inside? I will not open an umbrella inside, dude. I won't fucking do it. It's because if I open an umbrella inside, I'm going to have to close it again to fit through the fucking door. Because I don't fuck around with them little ass umbrellas. Like, no. I'm getting me a goddamn, like, golf umbrella.
The dome shape, I want it to encapsulate
I want a wider top to keep my legs dry. The dome shape don't protect you from side fly and rain. I like an obnoxiously large umbrella.
The dome shape don't protect you from fly and rain.
They don't, man. And so get me a big umbrella. But I don't I don't do it. I will open it in my screened-in porch, but that's an outside porch.
Yeah. I'm so
outdoor.
Glad that we share this.
Yeah, I don't like doing it. It feels very wrong to me. And that's also another Rustin one. Rustin was a very superstitious child, I'm remembering now. And he was also really big about another one that I break all the time, which is not walking under ladders.
Okay. I was going to say that. For some reason, I tie that one and the umbrella one together. I don't know why. I won't fuck with walking under.
I walk under a ladder every single week.
weird.
Yeah.
To know that.
Well,
off the
it's
top of
because
your
of
head.
at the bookstore. So the books.
Does that count as a ladder if it's one of those like Beauty and the Beast leaning?
Hey,
things?
it does to the clientele. Like people, they do not, which is so funny. But like that's a strong superstition, and their customers will not walk under that ladder. Period. So a lot of the times I do because it's a narrow downtown building. So if I need to get past, I'll just walk under the ladder. And like people have been like, "Oh, you're very brave," and I'm just like, "Bro, nothing's happened yet." Like it's fine.
Look, watch the moment you stop doing that, you experience luck like you've never dreamt.
It'd be nice.
You know what? You should put this to the test.
I mean, I wasn't
Don't do all
lucky
this
before
shit for a
starting to
while.
work at the bookstore, so I feel like
Yeah, but you walked under. But you would walk under a ladder.
no. I mean, I would. When did I? I didn't have ladders to walk under.
Excellent point.
It's a good point.
Good point.
Yeah, and so now I kind of like it. I feel like a rebel.
Yeah. I feel that way about what's the one we just talked about that I was like, I don't believe in.
Mirrors? Oh, umbrellas? Oh, no, we believe in the umbrella one.
No, I believe in that shit.
What is supposed to happen when you open an umbrella inside? Just bad luck?
The closest thing that I could find is, let me go back to my notes. Is it probably started as like one of those things that you tell kids not to do? Like because it's a safety hazard.
Yeah, it's
and,
going to
like,
knock
cramped
everything
homes
off of countertops and shit.
and it's just one of those things that you kind of make up to be like, oh, you better not do that or Santa won't come,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
it kind of grew into
One
whole
of the
thing.
many lies that you have to tell children.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Lie to your kids. Make them not trust you.
Mhm.
Yeah, baby. Here's one that I hate. Birds flying over your house equals an omen of death.
I would have died so many times by now. Like I live in a bird haven.
I was going to say, how does one not have birds flying over their home
I
at all hours?
I just had so many birds, dude, of all kinds of different
truthfully,
kinds of birds.
I guess we all do die. Maybe that's the reason.
That's lazy, though. I mean, like that. If you're going to build a superstition, make it not such a wide net. You can't fall back on. Well, we are all going to die. No shit.
Not me. Step on a crack, break your mama's back. This has the energy of like a playground curse.
It does.
This is like some deep curse energy.
I remember taking it quite seriously. And I also.
Is that why you were always stepping on those cracks?
No, I didn't want to break my mom's back.
You were like, fuck you, mama.
But it did. I also did like it because it was fun. I liked it. Was a way to be agile in your movement, to kind of like
the way
make your
that if
gait
you
more
watch,
fun.
Kids will. I'm so happy when I see kids doing that because I'm like, cool, they still do that. But like, at the grocery store, you only step on like the dark tiles, like you
yeah, it's
around.
fun.
Or shit like that. Like you only walk on the line of tiles that's a different color. That kind of
Yeah, I feel like you're building pattern recognition.
Yeah,
and so
working on those fine motor skills.
Yeah, you're really locked in on it. I did that. I still will do that too. If I'm in a place that I can do that and I've got plenty of room to move around and I feel like a little bit of play, I'll do it. It's fun.
Do a little hopscotch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Butterscotch, though.
You ever had butterscotch?
You ever had butterscotch,
bro?
my guy? What's your favorite way to consume butterscotch? Is it pudding?
I do like a butterscotch pudding. Not all the time, though. Got to be in the mood for it.
Absolutely.
I like a butterscotch chocolate chip.
Disc.
Oh, the melting disc. Like, are you talking about the hard candy disc, like the church purse candy? Oh, yeah. Werther's Original is caramel. Butterscotch is different.
No. No, I'm not saying no to you. I believe you. But what am I thinking?
Are you thinking about the classic yellow discs that you like? Yeah. That's delicious. Apparently there's this isn't a surprise. It's in the name. But there is actually butter in butterscotch. I watched that on Unwrapped.
I loved Unwrapped.
Me too.
Growing up, dude.
It's great.
Wow. I can't believe it. This isn't butterscotch.
Nope.
Wowee.
Yeah, I do love
I'm
Werther's
thinking
Original,
of that cheesy disc.
Yeah, it's great. I always pair them with, because they belong together. But you put one of those, you get one of them strawberry twist top candies that looks like it. They're in the same class as butterscotch discs. There was an entire massive Ziploc bag at the in my great grandmother's purse in the church that we would go to, and I would sit in the pew with her and just eat all of her purse candy.
Eat all the purse candy. Try not to pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah, while sweating.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was regular peppermints, butterscotch candies,
Delicious.
strawberry twisty top, chewy inside candies.
Are we talking like cream saver?
No. So, you know the ones that look like a strawberry and they're foiled and they've got the green twist top with the chewy strawberry inside that with fucking rips.
In the middle. Yeah.
Oh, dude, so good. And so that's what I would do is I would just eat the purse candies and try to not think I was going to burn in hell for eternity.
The way that church gave me panic attacks before I knew what that was.
Yeah.
Not even funny.
But there was candy, so I got through it.
I remember one time I was helping a friend like babysit because there was like they got like the older teenagers or not older teenagers, I guess like pre-teeny teenagers to watch the younger kids in the little daycare section, you know, and I was helping out with that one time, and out of nowhere she did kind of turn to me and like ask me if I had read the Bible yet. And I was like,
I'm here, aren't I?
I went into the bathroom and I sweated over the sink. And I think that's my very first, like, I could put this to, that's a panic attack. Because I was like, the room is spinning. What's happening? I think I'm going to die. Yeah. Scared the hell out of me.
Well, there you go.
Okay. What about the first sip of your morning beverage, whispering a little blessing over
I never remember to do that. I'm not even awake yet.
I like the idea. I like the idea, though. I think it's a beautiful idea. It's kind of like that thing when you, what is the culture that says, like, wake up and you say rabbit 3 times? It's supposed to be good luck. I like the idea of it. I will not remember to
I'm not going to remember to do it. I'm not going to remember to do it.
My first words in the morning is like, coffee.
Yeah, I get up and I make my iced coffee and I drink it. And the opportunity's over. That's
the thing. I feel like I can't double back. I can't just all of a sudden be like, I'm gonna have a good day, you know?
Yeah.
And then, although I'm sure you could. I'm sure you probably could,
but I'm gonna think I blew it.
Exactly. I'm gonna make those own rules for me and fail by my own standards every time. Okay. Well, the last one that I have here is perfume a charm?
What?
I have more, but I just thought it would be funny if I stopped there. Things like perfume, skincare, makeup, stuff like that. Do we enchant it anymore? Is anyone doing that out there?
Oh, okay. I mean,
or are we just spritzing our shit on like, ooh, I smell good.
I think it depends on how you think about it. Also, I think it depends on what goes in it. Are there actually compounds in it that, like, you know,
what defines that?
Is it an essential oil or not?
Does my White Barn or Bed Bath and Beyond or whatever it's called?
White Barn?
Yeah. You know, it's connected to the Bed Bath and Body Works. Is my warm vanilla sugar a charm?
If it's a bunch of fragrance oils, I mean, I'm thinking of 2 different things here. You can make it a charm if you want it to be, if you see it as part of, I think, your glamour magic routine. But if you think it's actually going to affect, you know, like, the processing ability that a body has when it smells essential oil compounds, probably not, because it's fragrance oil.
Can you just wear vanilla extract?
I don't know. It depends on how much alcohol is in it, I guess. It might irritate the skin.
There's like a bunch of alcohol and perfume, right?
Sure. That's the thing. It might be fine.
Somebody who knows more than us.
Yeah, I don't know shit. We went over this recently. I don't know dick shit about perfume. I tried to learn a little bit about perfume and talking about whatever the hell it was that was so perfume focused, oak moss that I talked about. And I don't,
sure.
I quickly was like, this is so out of my element, perfuming. It's so old and complicated.
You remember that movie, Perfume?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember that movie?
Hell yeah. I went into it blind and watched it with all my college roommates, and it ended and we all just kind of were like, okay, well, I got a paper to write. So I'm going to go to my room now.
Go do that. Yeah. I watched it with my parents at like the ripe age of 15. Or something.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, that's me. I'm done. Your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna talk about poison ivy.
She's gonna talk about poison.
And you're gonna learn probably something. I don't know. So poison ivy. Poison ivy is it is a type of plant, allergenic plant in the genus Toxicodendron. So tells you what you need to know there.
Yeah.
Now
thanks.
there are. It was formerly considered a single species, or called Toxicodendron radicans. However, there is now 3 separate species generally that it is classified into. There is T. radicans, T. rydbergii, and T. orientale. So T. orientale.
Only the first one is what I would read. The first one, T. radicans, and be like, that one's a bad guy.
It's what they all used to be classified as. So T. orientale is native to Asia. And the other 2 you find in the US, Canada, North America. So, you know what it'll do? It'll give you a rash.
It sure
that will blister up.
will.
Now, so what causes this? So the rash is caused by urushiol. urushiol. It's urushiol or urushiol. I didn't look it up. Anyway, it is a clear liquid compound that is present in the plant's sap. So we're going to talk a lot about this sap today. But first, surprise, they're not in the ivy family, but in the cashew and pistachio family.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Is there any tie-in between having like allergies?
So apparently, so I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of like cashew pods, but they look super fucking weird. But like sap from the cashew pod can also cause, if you have like an issue with poison ivy, that will also cause you an issue.
Good to know. Oh yeah, they look like little dangers growing out of other.
Yeah,
dangers.
they're weird looking. So poison ivies can look pretty different. They have different forms, right? So they can be small little ground plants, ground cover. They can be shrubby, or they can be climbing vines. All 3 of which I see on my property in various forms, various light, various landscapes.
It's
everywhere. They are commonly characterized by having clusters of 3 leaflets, hence the old expression, leaves of 3, let it be.
Let them be.
Now, that's pretty good, but it's not foolproof, as sometimes they can have variations. Like occasionally you find a funky little plant's got 5 leaves, maybe, but it's generally a decent rule. However, another one that is pretty accurate is hairy vine, no friend of mine. Now, while it might not be poison ivy, a lot of hairy vines aren't your friends. So it's just a good one to follow. Also, berries white, run in fright. Run away. Now, this could also refer to a couple of different plants. However, none of them are good. Anything with, you kind of avoid your white berries, you're probably going to be in the clear. So those are some other little sayings that can, they're not going to be foolproof on identifying poison ivy, but they might be helpful in not getting a substance on you don't want. Yeah. So it's a really common native plant in North America, found goddamn everywhere. It's found in woodlands and pastures, fields, home landscapes, places with disturbed earth that have been turned up. It likes that. It's into that. It's disturbed. So, however, in natural areas, in wooded areas, the bear, if it's allowed to come to berries, birds, and little woodland animals, like chipmunks will eat the berries and shit, so they're fine with it.
They're allowed to do that? They won't die?
Apparently not. They can eat them and they're fine with it. So urushiol-induced contact dermatitis is what is going on when you have the allergic reaction caused by
Took
contact.
me out of school for a week once.
God, that sucks, dude.
A week. dude.
I am
Oh, wait.
so glad this is something I got going for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because damn. So
you could, because Macy, to clarify, Macy, you got this from like Pawpaw. Y'all could roll in it and eat it for a salad and rub it in your eyeballs and
nothing
fine.
happens. I took down when we expanded the dog yard and I had to take down the old fence, which was like half the size. All the way around it up to my shins was poison ivy, and I took it down barefoot. Like it's not even a problem.
It's not a problem for you.
Yeah, I don't even think about it.
I will look at it and my eyes will turn to blisters.
That's how my mom is. Like she has it terribly bad. So in extreme cases,
I will say though, that week that I was out of school, I did come back on that Friday. I don't know why they didn't just keep me out for another day, but I did come back on Friday. And my parents, I don't know if this was like an apology for me being, I don't know what my parents brought 4 metric tons of homemade tamales into class that day.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Exactly probably what you don't want. You don't want the kid with like the bubbling rashy
sores
the
potentially
to, like,
contagious
eat their,
plant oils then getting into everybody's mouths.
But I wasn't making them.
But there's a myth with that contagion. We're going to get to that. So in extreme cases, it can lead to anaphylaxis. So not common, but possible. And so around 15 to 25% of people have no allergic reaction to urushiol at all. I am one of these people.
15%?
15 to 25%.
Wow. Okay.
But most people have a reaction of some sort. And it is also common for those with a reaction, while not guaranteed, but common, that the more concentrated or the more common the exposure is, the worse it gets each time. So it's like the more the exposure is repeated, instead of the body getting immune to it, it gets worse. Right.
Yeah.
But it's how my mom is like with wasps and stinging insects. Every time she gets stung by a wasp, it's more serious every single time.
That feels so opposite.
Yeah, you think you could be like, all right, body. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
You should remember this.
Get better at it.
So, and that's not a guarantee.
It's like someone trying to explain math to me. I'm just...
eyes go two different directions. But allergies are strange. So this is not the case. Some people can be allergic to it and it gets a little less bad sometimes. And then other years it's worse. So it's like allergies are tricky, and I'm not going to pretend that I understand them because I don't.
It's alien stuff.
So typically, the rash from urushiol lasts 5 to 12 days after it's shown up. That's what you're going to deal with. You got some days dicking with it. Now, in bad cases, it can last a month or more. That's how it is for my mom. She's got to take like a bunch of steroids and shit to try to get it to go away. So usually within around 24 to 48 hours, you will start noticing a rash. Sometimes it can be a little bit more of a delayed onset when it starts appearing after you have come in contact. Shit! Now, despite common belief, the oozing fluids released by opening the blisters does not spread the poison.
That was a big one.
That's a myth.
That's always been a big one.
So
don't scratch it, you'll spread it.
The fluid in the blisters is just your body's fluid. It is not...
Gross.
It's not released. It's not contained urushiol. It's not like they're full of the poison. They're just oozing as the result of blood vessels that develop gaps and leak fluid through the skin. So it's just fluid. It's not great, but it's fluid.
I don't like the word fluid.
Yeah. So that said, those who have come in contact with this compound can unknowingly spread it by spreading the urushiol around the house. So if you got it on your body, if you got it on your clothes or on your shoes, and it can stay fresh for fucking ever. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So it can, say me, okay? I don't get poison ivy, but say I was cleaning out my flower beds and touched a bunch of it with my hands.
You can be a carrier.
Yes, I can go, and then I wander up to my mom's house, and I say, hey, can I use your phone real quick? I left mine at home, and I touch her phone, and she puts that phone to her face.
All over her face. Oh, she's fine.
And so it's like, that's how easy this can happen. So you do need to be cognizant, even if you do not get it. Luckily, Hunter doesn't either. So like, if we work outside, we don't have to be careful with each other like that. You know, we don't have to be like, oh, let me make sure I don't get you this, or, you know, I don't spread it all over the house. However, it can linger for a while, so you do want to be cautious.
And your mom does come
exactly.
over.
So you got to be cognizant of these things. It can get on phones, doorknobs, couches, counters, desks, pet fur.
Oh.
My mom has gotten poison ivy multiple times from her little dogs. So really, and I didn't look into whether or not this is foolproof, but it is generally recommended rubbing alcohol or bleach to wipe things down that have come in contact to break down the compounds in the urushiol. So you just got to be careful. Throw the clothes in the washer, but maybe try to be careful to wash the clothes on their own, maybe, you know, and you just kind of treat it like something that needs to be contained, because it's a pretty strong thing and it can spread pretty easy. So something that is so important, and I know multiple people around here, especially in the country, that have done this, it is dangerous. Do not burn it. It can fuck you up.
Well, I remember, we got told that several times as kids, because we would just throw shit onto the fire.
Yeah, we were just let loose in the woods. Yeah.
And then they, I remember, Papa or somebody would be like, y'all are gonna get poison ivy in your lungs.
Yeah, it's not good. The rash can then appear on the linings of the lungs if the compounds are inhaled, causing extreme pain and possibly a fatal respiratory difficulty that goes on because of it. You don't want to fuck with it. If poison ivy is eaten, the mucus lining of the mouth and digestive tract can be damaged. Eat
it like a salad.
You just got to be careful. I knew somebody in high school that got it on their dick because they were in the woods and then went to go pee and got poison ivy all over their dick for a week.
I know somebody who put on a bunch of icy hot and then forgot about it and then went to pee and got an icy hot dick.
It sucks. You don't want it.
Could you imagine?
No.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have icy hot dick if I can get away with it.
If I could get away with not having poison ivy on my peener, that'd be
fun. So urushiol oil can remain active for several years. Now, so say you see
years with a Y,
with a Y and an S at the end. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
So say you see some dead ones. You're like, oh, they're dead. They're dry looking. No. They can still, you try to clear them out thinking you're safe. You're not safe. It's going to get you. So in addition, the oil can be transferred from the plant to other objects, again, such as pets. So if your little dog went for its little outside walkabout, it comes back in, it gets all in your lap and rolls over, and you rub its little belly that just drug through all the poison ivy.
You touch your eyes.
Yeah, you can pick up the oil from their fur. So clothing and tools, things like that you've been using to work outside that have potentially been exposed with it, generally give it a wash, give it a wipe down, just to prevent it from anybody in your household getting the rash. And again, for the mass populace, no, it's not going to kill you. It's a big ass inconvenience though. And
it sucks and it itches.
I can't imagine how unpleasant it is. It looks wet. And
it's oozy.
Yeah, it's weepy. You just don't want to mess with it. However, there are some people to where it's and I take it pretty seriously because of my mom, because it's she's in it for weeks and it sucks. So
it's so blistery.
Yeah.
And
it just seems horrible. And so
what about poison oak? Do you get a poison oak situation?
No, I get none of these.
Great.
And I was going to look into like poison oak and poison sumac, but I didn't. I was like, I'm just going to focus on one of these bastards. So it's poison ivy. But people who are sensitive to urushiol, can also experience a similar rash from mango trees. So apparently mangoes are in the same family as, cashews and pistachios. And the sap of the mango tree and the skin of mangoes has a chemical compound similar to urushiol. And so it can make you...
Is this why I've always described mangoes as spicy and everyone looks at me like I'm crazy?
I don't know, maybe. I don't think that they're spicy.
Wow. You don't think mangoes are a little spicy?
No.
Huh.
They do weep, though. Like, if you ever pick the top stem off of one, they make like a clear, oozy liquid that comes out of it.
Ew.
But I love mangoes. I'll eat the skin. I'll eat every part of a mango but the pit.
Are you allowed to eat the skin?
Hell yeah, brother. It's delicious. Yeah.
Feels like eating the skin of a banana.
No, it's delicious. Dude,
wrong.
the skin is wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I love it.
You ever watch those edits of like people that really, really go to town eating a mango?
No.
Just me? Okay, never mind.
Do you eat the skin of...
You remember in MILF Manor?
I do remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Do you eat the skin of kiwis?
I think I did when I was younger. I don't think I would now.
I love the skin of kiwis.
It's very ball sacky.
I think
Right.
it gives a very important bit of texture to an otherwise mush fruit.
Do you find them mushy?
Kiwis?
Yeah.
Yes.
I always just eat them so cold that they're almost hardened.
Yeah. I feel like I don't cut them though. I just eat them like little apples.
That's incorrect.
It's not. It's easier that way.
It's wrong.
I pull the little hard nubbins off of each end, which you can do with your teeth.
Do you wash them?
Sure. Yeah. But like, I'm not going to cut them up just to eat. It's just, I like the skin. So why am I going to cut it up? I'm just going to eat it. I do the same thing with mangoes. I eat them like apples.
I do like the skin of like a nectarine and a plum.
Sure. It's good. It's sour.
I feel like that's kind of the way that people eat
I
those,
feel like
though.
it is where a lot of the flavor of plums come from, is the skin.
I love a nectarine.
Sure. I like a peach more though.
Hate a peach.
But see, I like a
peach.
textured fuzzy fruit skin or a textured fruit skin of any capacity.
Learning about you.
Yeah, I like the skins.
Yeah. You like the skins, you like the fuzzies, you like the hairy skins.
And I like the leatheries. Like I'll eat the mango skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I had mango skin the other day because I made a mango salsa. And
now that
I used a potato peeler and peeled all the skin off and then just ate the skin peels, and it was really great for me. I enjoyed it.
Can I read you some breaking news that I got?
Fine.
I feel like you would appreciate this. I won't say the person's name, but let's just call them AW52 was tracking a 1.3 ton buffalo bull known as the Black Death on Sunday when it suddenly charged at him. Millionaire American trophy hunter was gored to death on the horns of a buffalo he tried to kill on a trip to South Africa. We love to see it.
Oh, isn't that so sad?
We love to see it.
How
Clap, 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 clap.
unfortunate.
I hope that thing ate you like a snack.
Like fucking
right.
Queen Charlotte. What does she say? Sorrows. Prayers.
Sorrows.
So...
how did you remember that?
Because I am I'm routinely perusing the I'm in the Bridgerton subreddit, so I see that GIF all the time.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So because nothing was off limits, colonizers sent poison ivy back to Europe. Because everything is got take this. So it was sent to Europe, and before too long, it made its way into various pharmacological remedies, many of which sounded a bit dicey, if you're asking me.
Like use it as toilet paper?
Like drink this elixir. Yeah. as well as finding its way in fancy gardens for people who really were interested in plants. And it had its champions, people who were like, it doesn't need the name poison, which is fair, because like there is a fair amount of opinion that's like poison. Like, I mean, it's an irritant, but like poison.
I guarantee you, all of these people are in that 25% who have
never gotten it.
It's poison.
Because it's like when you compare it to, like for instance, like belladonna is called belladonna. It's not called poison donna, and so it's like.
Poison Donna is like my what's that sport with the
roller derby?
Roller derby name.
Yeah.
Poison Donna.
And so, but it's like, that's kind of the opinion for some, is that it's like, is this really the one we want to call poison? I mean, it sucks and it's gross. And
it is alarming.
Yeah. And it can hurt some people, but generally it's like, you're just going to be really itchy and weepy. You're going to have to you're going to have to change a lot of gauzy bandages for a while.
Uncomfortable ivy.
See, there you go. Itchy ivy. Yeah, could have been that. Wasn't though.
Itchy ivy.
Itchy ivy.
There it
is. So poison ivy sufferers may be sad to know that according to recent research by one Dr. Jacqueline Mohan, found out that carbon dioxide levels on the rise are making poison ivy stronger.
Great.
So this is like with ragweed, also getting stronger with climate change. The higher concentrations of greenhouse gases are producing significantly more unsaturated urushiol, and the plants are growing faster. So
love to see
it's only becoming more widespread, aggressive, and toxic as the world warms. So isn't that great?
It will earn the name poison
ivy.
It
might come for us all.
That's the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a really itchy rash.
With an itchy plant that's had enough of all of us. Now,
good for it.
There's several folk remedies, and I did not really go into these because, like, I don't know, man.
Because don't do it, probably.
I don't know. I mean, because like there's a whole bunch of them, and there's a lot of people that swear by them. But then you'll like try to look into it, and they're like, from a study standpoint, we don't really know. So this, I don't know. I didn't.
And if we're anything here at WBAH, we're scientific.
Yeah,
always.
So I mean, like, if you got one that works for you, good. If you, I'm not getting into this. All I know is that if my mom only used folk remedies, she could have been really, really up shit creek several times. So,
Can you imagine her face?
No. Like, she's got to go get them roids.
Yeah.
So let's get into the metaphysical here. Very interesting plant when it comes to metaphysical stuff here. So there's an element of being present when it comes to working around with near poison ivy. So it asks us to pay attention. Even if you're not allergic to it, you're going to have to pay attention to what you've done afterwards. So this is a good plant to focus on the energy of if you are trying to increase being present in the here and now moment, dialing into what it is you are doing without distraction, which was that was pretty interesting to read. So
it's a nightmare for ADHD people.
You go traipsing through a whole patch of poison ivy and you got it now. You don't want that shit, man. And I think that was from the Druid's Garden, which was a website I was perusing. A couple of these are.
The Druid's Garden.
And it's along with this, poison ivy, you know what it likes? Disruption. It's fine with it. If the ground's disturbed, it doesn't give a shit. When humans come in fucking stuff up, good. It likes that. When the air gets shittier, great. It spreads and gets stronger. So it's a real kind of when the going gets tough, the tough get going kind of
Hell
plant,
yeah.
kind of energy. You tread on it, it thrives. It even
Don't
might
tread
ask
on
you
me.
to step on me again, please.
Yeah. Harder.
So yeah. And so in that way, there's a lot of power there.
Resilience?
Yeah. To, if that's kind of what you're needing to draw on, to just kind of be like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm leaning in here. I'm not.
Step on me, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that way, there's also a healing element to it, spiritually anyway, in the sense of resolve, as you said, resilience, and also self-assurance, being like, you think this is going to hurt? You think this is going to bother me?
You gonna fuck
I'll
with me?
show this. I'll show you, man. So
unless it's Macy, and then you're powerless.
yeah, then I literally I'm impervious to your
take
charms.
A fistful of it and eat it
Yeah,
in front of
that's
it.
always what Papa said. Well, I can eat it salad.
That's immediately what I thought. Yes, I have a salad.
So, however, poison ivy is also good at understanding the value of support. Now, it seeks the support of strong trees in the forest in its vine form. And with that, we can maybe contemplate, and this is speaking to myself, me, the one who doesn't ask for help. I can be bleeding out and I will not ask for help. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
You worry about you.
It's a powerful plant on its own. It's got a lot of things that it can do to be resilient. However, it finds support in the strength of others. And that can be nice to do, to remember that, yes, while we have our own strengths, others have strengths too. And sometimes together, we can be pretty strong as a unit.
Two heads
Yeah.
are more than one.
So
yeah.
For everyone else out there who would rather die than ask for help, remember that.
Yeah.
So there's also good warding potential with it, which is not really surprising. There's a real keep away from that one vibe. Especially if you carry the allergy, that vibe. Like, that we don't mess with that. I don't want to dick with that inconvenience for 2 weeks.
What an amazing thing. Like, if you lived in a little cottage and you were one of those people who didn't get it, to just plant it all around your house.
Yeah.
Let it climb up your house, put it by your front door.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. You're not going to be bothered by it.
Nah.
But people are going to stay away.
Yeah, they can't even touch anything in there. That's basically, so in my property, if you step off of any path, there it is.
That when I got it, when I was out of school for a week, it was from being down
it's
there.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
So,
like the little moat area that we have for the lawn, it's not there. But you take one step out of the lawn and into the barrier beyond it, you've got it now.
You turn into one big blister.
Yeah. Congratulations, you have it.
Violet, you're blowing up like a poison ivy.
Turning into a blister, Violet. Gross.
Blister, you're blister.
Gross. So that's not to say that if you want to use it in wards that you got to go around like rubbing the oils all over your house or anything like that. But
put it in like the bathroom of the boss that you hate. Just rub it all over the toilet seat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I got a little section for that here in a minute. Not that exactly, which that would be weird if we both thought of that. But basically, you can use the imagery here. So something that we've talked about a lot is channeling the energy of things via imagery. So, like when we talk about a lot of animal magic, it's not to say you're holding a possum in your lap. When you're doing this, and so this is...
you're not putting a snake into a cauldron.
Right.
Yeah.
You're drawing on the energy of it. So you can do that with this when you make your wards. So obviously, if you're feeling a little gray and you want to be a little irritating, this could work.
Yeah. All the time.
Now, I don't mean literally exposing people to the oil. I mean, if you were making maybe like a sour jar and you want to put some in there.
Wear gloves.
Yeah, no, yeah, seriously. If this is what you want to do, remember the oil stays active for a very long time. And kind of practice the act of like sterilization afterwards. Wipe things down, clean it all up, pretend it's blood maybe,
Yeah.
And like you want to clean up like that after, the same kind of way, like treat it like that. Biohazard.
If it's blood, you just lick it up. You just get up.
Coming from your mouth.
For me, yeah, no, absolutely. It made me feel sick.
I'm shocked to hear that. So this, but I could see this being good if like you're wanting to give somebody like the permanent wet sock effect, you know, like it's just that inconvenient type thing to where you just want it's that constant itch, right? And it's not to say that they're going to break out in poison ivy, but it's kind of like, it's just inconvenient. It's inconvenient magic, you know, if that's kind of what you're going to do.
Itchy. Maybe it occupies a part of their head at all times.
Yeah, or you know, it's like, or it flares up something that they consider inconvenient. That's not literally itchy, but it's that kind of nagging irritant. You know,
the sticker on their car is out, and they just can't seem to find the time.
They lost the letter that talked about, you know, like all of that shit, anything like that. So if that's the path you want to walk down. Again, imagery here. I'm not going to condone sabotaging someone with these plant oils. I'm just not going to do it.
Oh, no. The official WBAH stance is to not do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Because even if you think they deserve it, and even if you want to rub them oily leaves all over the toilet seat, somebody else is going to sit on that toilet seat.
Sure.
And then
this is a bad,
get poison ivy ass. And that's not fair.
Also, could be illegal.
Don't do it. Don't. So
we're telling you.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
Not even. Yeah. Do as we say, not as we do.
So, and I wouldn't do this. So double don't do it. So.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I'm fucking not, dude. So, however, again, don't burn it. So even, you know, you kind of want to maybe put it in your wards or whatever, and you like to burn stuff don't burn it. Don't do that. And really, if you're going to mess with the physical plant, which again, use imagery of it, that's a great option all of the time. You know the characteristics of poison ivy. You can draw on that. But if you're going to use the real plant in any workings, just be sure to clean up after it. Remember that it lingers. It can touch stuff. You can leave some on your work table. Your cat rolls around on your altar, and then you pet your cat, and then you've got it. Or somebody in your house pets your cat, and then they got it.
Contacts out.
Anything. Like just, I don't really recommend it. It's not that it's like necessarily, I don't want to demonize poison ivy because I don't think it needs to be, but it's just something to be practical about. It is a plant that releases an oil that the majority of the populace is allergic to. That's the brunt. That's the point. That's the main everything here. So just act like it.
Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't gotta let it linger. And that's it. That's it. I'm done. That's all I got. That's all I got.
And that's all we have today here at the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you had fun. We hope you learned something.
Maybe something.
And we hope you join us again next week. Again, here at the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. If you would like to check out our simply captivating episodes, you can do so over on our Patreon. Also,
you're creeping me out.
Other stuff. What if that's just who I am now?
Like, you never are normal again. Like anytime, all of the natural flow we've had for 7 years, like it's just gone from this point.
You
got the yips.
Received I bumped my head and I'll never be the same. Yeah. Okay,
Weird.
well, let's go.
Okay.
I have to combat all of that faux professionalism with just hitting stop.
Alrighty.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Click.